In this quest for justice for Mohbad, Naramali, for the first time, made a lengthy video to talk about the transactions, everything he went through, the humiliations, and every accusing fingers be pointed to him for the first time, airing his own view, telling the world what he knew about Mohbad. Lengthy one. I posted that video before. But this time, I just want us to take time out, begin to analyze bit by bit some of those things he said. Now, one thing that caught my attention along the video was that he made reference to on the 16th of September 2023, 4 days after Mohbad. Why? Because he died on the 12th of September. Now, few days, a lot of persons were clamoring for justice for Mohbad. But in the midst of that, who is that person that was handling Mohbad's social media handles? Because so many things they posted there really indicated that they were not fighting justice for Mohbad, but instead they were after whatever money, royalty, whatever you can call it, the benefit that Mohbad has worked, how to retrieve it, how to make sure they can it within themselves. So at this time, before I go further, let's just listen to Naramali a bit so that we can come back and dwell on it, because everything so far said by him is backed by documentations. Every write-up was there, chat, voice note, and the rest.
So Mohbad passed away on the 12th of September 2023. On 16th of September 2023, we don't even know what killed Mohbad. Let me say this. We don't know what killed him. We're still looking for justice. They have not even buried him yet. Everybody is like, understand, everybody is sad. He died on the 12th of September 2023. On the 16th of September 2023, 4 days after, look at this, they posted on Mohbad's page, and on his Instagram page, and on his X account. Let's go. We appreciate the outpouring of love from the general public following the passing of Mohbad. The circumstances surrounding his death are truly painful, and we are hoping to provide any cooperation necessary to the authorities to carry out any investigations. Right now, we are focused on making sure the legacy of Mohbad lives on and is remembered as he was in his final months. Free, strong, and fighting for his future. Before his passing, Mohbad was in court to retrieve the majority of his songs and unpaid royalties, which were wrongfully held by Malian Music.
Now, this brings me to this question. Who is that person handling, or who was handling all the social media handles of that same Mohbad? Obviously not the father. Wunmi might have a first-hand information who was handling it. It might obviously be the same person handling our own and that of Mohbad. It goes to show that whoever that was handling it, they were not after justice for Mohbad. All they were after is his wealth, how to make sure they gathered them and made away with them. Because if truly they have genuine intention towards justice for Mohbad, the first thing they should have done is to make sure that we put more force and energy to confirm or see what really by him before we now begin to talk about the second stage of the royalty, everything he has, the properties and all that. In fact, who has that right to begin to question whatever Mohbad had outside the biological parents? Those ones were still grieving, yet some persons believe is their entitlement. Who gave them that contract, nobody knew. Now, this brings me to this conclusion that whoever that was handling Mohbad's social media handle were not fighting justice for Mohbad. As a result of that, the whole world need to know who was that person. Because that person, if you look at it critically, it might also be a suspect. Everybody, they cry. The whole world was standing still, mourning. What you know they think about now, catalog, royalty. Who owns the record label? Not the wrong, go anywhere. Now, after person don't do burial finish, now there you come go with the family lawyer, or rather Mohbad's lawyer, how do we go about this thing and every other thing. So we now sit on the round table. Burial never come up for granted. The next thing people are dragging. And that is one question everybody needs to ask Wunmi. Who was that person? Who gave the person the right to begin to divert people's attention towards property that Mohbad had when everybody was still money? Number one. Now, number two, I watched a session of that same video where Naramali said $72,000 were borrowed. I want to ask, first time Mohbad demanded for some money, he gave you Wunmi's mom's number and you rejected and said no, it must be his account. He now sends his account details to you, which the transaction was successful according to you. Now, if some amount of money that wasn't up to $72,000 and you were not demanding for his own account details, I believe it won't make any sense if you on your own now give us such an amount of money in terms of borrowing to Mohbad as at the time was leaving your record label so that you have something to fall back on without proper documentation. When you are saying this, one will expect, as we were doing the video, you're supposed to bring out some of those documents, or rather reserve it. I just want you to know that you can't give Mohbad such a huge amount of money by just giving him cash. It must be some kind of deed of transfer. Either you have a statement of account to that effect that such an amount of money was given to him, or rather to also reflect on his account details that so did Mohbad receive such huge amount of money. Because if there's nothing like that, it will be like say you don't already know the share of Mohbad money according to the money we deal with you, the royalties and every other thing. You just look for a way to siphon that one to your pocket. So long as justice for Mohbad is still ongoing, by the time everything now laid to rest, please prepare everything down so that it will be transparent enough for the whole world to know that you're not cheating. Now the money we borrow, now be this one. See the date we borrow. Person not go fit borrow money without witness. Some person not fit borrow money without documentation. Everything have to be intact so that any mistake on your part, everything so far said by you, no matter the evidence we did back and up, people will see it from the angle of you lying to the world. Now, number two again, Sam Larry. Because come be like say, now so money, now una they give Mohbad. I just hope and pray that all these things get proof. Sam Larry say give him 2 million naira to come play for him for show. Now because of that one, they harass him. Up till now, Sam Larry has not come out with a proof that this is the receipt or the teller when I take pay so amount of money to Mohbad's account, not day. If he did, Sam Larry show it. If it is not, you should try as much as possible to apologize to Mohbad's fans all over the world for just harassing him for nothing. Because if you have proof, as at the time with VDM, they interview you because you already know you are looking for a means to exonerate yourself. So you not even beat him or harass him or bully him. The way people they narrate him. Now your money you go drag from her. You not come play for show. Supposed to give you your money. This one are the proof. From the beginning of the video to the end of the video, before VDM eventually rounded up your interview, you not bring the proof. You get where you keep them or you get where you hide and put. These are some of the things where people are owing against you, Sam Larry. Now, outside that, before we go eventually round up this whole issue, according to Naramali, anytime where the family don't agree, all the money they with them, the money not lost, we quite agree. But before we go see whoever that will be in charge of that money, most especially when they front Liam, DNA test must be done. If they not do DNA test, Liam does not have a shishi so long as that money is concerned. And that is our stand. Whatever you think, drop your comment on the comment section. Once again, share and follow the page. For the record, whoever that was handling Mohbad's social media handles, you are a crook. A person like you need to be investigated because the misery behind the power of Mohbad is still very surprising to the world. All of a sudden, people we know they see for Mohbad house, all of them gather instantly. They donate emergency money, they do the burial. Yet Mohbad was never broke. He go show 2 days before that day. He never spend the money finish. I'm going to take his back casket where they not see. You could not provide money to take carry and go mug, make they go put on there before they go do investigation based on saying that your friend. But you can't see the one where they go buy small casket, break his neck, where he not break, who will not get excuse to give in the end and burial. Same one again. come with the ideas. And then yes, we just assume we won't know what it by am. Who na they deceive. It's just a matter of time. Everything where anybody do hide, go dey expose.